いそうな子ね。ドラゴンの木見えたよ。聖騎士の技で一本にしてやるわ。やっこの勝負もらった。絶望で見えないです。かわいそうな子。ドラゴンの木見えたよ。やっ天地連環の呼吸。烈風剣。なんかの救済に未来はない。
Lin You is a permanent 5-star wind axe unit, who is very well known for spamming lots of sleep during full auto expert Sealer. Before her mana spiral, she wasn't that well used, since she can't inflict poison or bleed, and her sleep affliction is rarely triggered. She was saved by her mana spiral, which turned her into a sought after wind axe unit. Prior to the splitting of co-op and solo modes for Rigito, she was a mainstay for farming expert Sealer in full auto. This power comes from her well thought out kit, which we'll take a look right now. Her Typhoon Fist deals nearly 1700% damage and inflicts sleep for 9 to 10 seconds with a whopping 150% base chance. After using this skill, Lin You's next 3 force strikes deal 209% damage and create cyclones that target the nearest enemy, dealing 50% damage. Additionally, when her Heaven's Breath is active, this skill deals 700% more damage, up to 2400% damage in direct skill damage. This skill originally didn't have the force strike buff, had a lower sleep chance, and dealt lower damage. The most significant improvement is the sleep chance, which at 150% can be triggered more easily as long as the enemy doesn't have 100% sleep resist. Costing nearly 3000 SP, this skill is spammable, which would make good in putting your enemies in sweet dreams. Overall, this skill is overpowered and should be used without discretion. Heaven's Breath restores her HP with 44% potency and grants her the Heaven's Breath buff for 15 seconds. During Heaven's Breath, she gains a 20% attack rate buff and 15% strength buff, and her skill 1 is powered up. Costing around 8000 SP, this skill sure is costly, but it complements her very well, especially in charging up her skill 1 faster, making her even more overpowered. Overall, this skill syncs with her skill 1 well, and the high cost balances her, making sure that she's not too broken. Lin You is equipped with a standard defense co ability and has a good chain co ability that normally doesn't fit well with axe units, but suits her well due to her abilities, which we'll go to right now. For abilities, her potent bog resist provides yet another strength buff, which is great. Her Kung Fu Mastery not only increases her crit rate when above 70% HP, but also buffs it further by 20% when having 25 combo hits, and another 20% when above 50 combo hits. With a total of 50% crit rate, her strength buffs combined with her crit rate make her extremely powerful, which when combined with her 8% skill haste and combo time, allows Lin You to keep her combo up, increasing her damage output and consistency. As an offensive axe unit with an abnormally high crit rate, a relatively standard offense build for a wind unit will do, since her own kit is already very powerful. Her dragon of choice would be her partner Long Long, as his crit damage buff can sync with her high crit rate. Other applicable dragons are Vayu, Pazuzu, Zephyr, and Thick Majard Soma. For her weapon, Agito weapons are always the optimal choice, with High Majard Soma and Chimera Tech weapons being secondary options. As for wyrmprints, this is what I would recommend, with many alterations being applicable, as long as it makes use of her deadly offense. Ranzel is also a 5-star wind axe unit with a mana spiral, which makes him a direct competitor of Lin You. How does the two compare? Here's a table to summarize my points. Basically, both of them have very distinct roles and playstyles. Lin You is a powerhouse and sleep spammer, while Ransel is a utility unit, being able to poison, dispel, and even grant a life shield. Ransel's shareable skill is also highly sought after for its great damage and utility, especially dispel. In conclusion, both are good units, and it ultimately depends on what type of unit you want to use. With her mana spiral, Lin You got the respect she deserved. Though not quite versatile, she is extremely powerful and also survivable with her axe unit properties and healing from her skill too. If it wasn't for the lack of resources at the time of getting her, I would have built her immediately without hesitation. Overall, she is a solid axe unit, and I believe that wouldn't be replaced in the near future unless a new wind unit comes along and steals her spotlight. Now go out there and appreciate her character design, with her very revealing outfit probably being the cause of many fanarts, including NSFW ones. Look it up yourself if you want to. That's all from me. Moga out.